Hi there. So this is a video on transitioning, why I'm doing it, and how I'm planning on doing it. So, first things first are my hair journey, my hair goals for myself are I want to have waist-length hair at least by the end of June this year. My hair at the moment is bra strap length, so it's about there. Actually, no, it's a bit lower, about there now. And its longest layers, and it's the shortest layers. It's past my shoulders at the back. The very shortest layers are at the front, which are kind of like a bang that's growing out, so don't mind that. But at the moment, those are about here, so that's very good, because before, they were about that long. So I'm really pleased with that. So what I want to do is grow my hair to waist length, but I've also decided at the beginning of this year that I want to grow it to natural waist length. That will take a bit longer. But I want to grow it natural because, one, I've been relaxing my hair since I was 6. Not by choice, of course. Not initially. But because I'm my mother's only daughter, so she got some very bad advice from a friend who said, "Oh, you're really finding it hard to deal with your daughter's hair. You know what will help? A relaxer." Yeah, no. My mother herself, when she was growing up, she had 4 sisters, and her mother decided she was not going to go through too much money taking care of all her daughter's hair, so she had them all have very short haircuts, so nice little short, teeny afros on all of them, until they were at least, say, 15, 16, and then they were allowed to grow it out because, you know, they were getting close to that age of, we need to marry you ladies off. So they were then allowed to grow out their hair. So my mom didn't really have to deal with her hair when she was younger. And then a few years later, when her hair was nice and long, her sister said, "Hey, let's go get that baby relaxed." So my mother, being the younger sister, did go along and get her hair relaxed. That was where the breakdown started. So when it came to her daughter, she didn't really know how to deal with relaxed hair, and she didn't really know how to deal with natural hair either, because she hadn't had to do either in her life. So she went along with this friend's advice and got my hair relaxed. And my hair, it would grow, it would get to about shoulder length or a bit longer, and then, you know, it would just break off. And of course, if it wasn't breaking off, there was always a stylist who was like, "How dare this 10-year-old have hair longer than me?" And would say, "I'm just going to trim your ends," and and that gleam comes into their eyes, and they snip, and your hair that's now almost, you know, APL becomes shoulder length minus again, and I come home and my dad goes, "What's happened?" So I've just been relaxed for too long. My hair has been relaxed for almost 20 years now. It's time to put an end to it. I want to see what my natural hair will look like, all big, all full, all natural. I like to be able to say, "Oh, this is my curl pattern," rather than going, "I guess I'm a 4A, 4B, 4C. I'd like to know for sure that I'm a 4B, 4C, or, you know, anything else in between. So that's one reason, curiosity. And 2 is that I'm sick of relaxers. I have now been relaxing my own hair for about a year, and I decided to text wax it. So to only leave it in for the maximum maybe 10, 12 minutes. So that way it doesn't fully process. It still has some texture in it when you wash it out. And the hair gets nice and big and full, so I could do twist outs and braid outs and still have a big hair. And when I do buns, I don't mind that my hair still looks kind of coarse, and when I do these styles that my hair looks coarse, because what the heck, I like bigger hair. And then around December, I was watching lots of natural videos on YouTube and going through my usual hair care websites, and I decided I really like big hair. I would rather have big hair than have flat, thin hair, which I always hated about going to the salon to get my hair relaxed, because I would come out with this hair that was flat and thin and chopped off, but also flat and thin, and I just didn't like that. And then it would take, you know, deep conditioning it a week after, and my hair would then go, and I'd be like, ah. But still, when it's wet, it goes back limp and stuff. No, I like the fact that natural hair, when it's wet, it'll fall, but it'll still have curls, and it'll still have body. I like that. I like the fact that when my hair was texlax, it would still look starkly different to my bone straight relaxed ends, which are still about 3 inches or 4 inches of my hair at the end. And it would still look nice and, you know, full. It would still have a bit of a curly, wavy pattern to it. A bit stretched out, but still a curly, wavy pattern to it. So I didn't mind that. But, you know, with the boring, relaxed hair, I was just bored. I want to have hair that I can really, really do work with. You know, so that's why I'm transitioning. So, to transition, I've decided that length is important to me first. Because my hair is already healthy, it's relaxed hair, it's healthier. Because, one, I don't relax it very often, I relax it at the closest, maybe every 10 weeks. Most I've relaxed it maybe 6 months apart. So that's good. So in the last year I've relaxed it between 10 and 12 weeks apart, or sometimes 4 months apart. And a year before that I was relaxing it every 6 months because I just did not want to see the salon every, too often. And so I didn't mind that. I like that. 2, I want to transition because I want to see what my natural hair will look like. I would like nice big hair all the way to the ends. I would like to wet my hair and not have the ends of it all limp and straight. I'd like it nice and full-bodied and curly all the way down. I know that it'll probably be 4B, 4C, so there might not be curls, it'll just be waves and, nice kinks. But I don't mind that. I like that. I can work with that. That hair will take to any style I put it to. So I love air drying, so I would like to do air dried braid outs. I would like to try some roller sets to try and stretch it out, but I don't mind doing braid outs and twist outs, which I love. I've also, able to do my own kinky twists, and I'm able to do braids, single braids with extensions and without. So I have some natural transitioning styles. So that's what I plan to do. Use those kinds of styles for transitioning. The sets, like twist outs and roller sets and flexi rod sets, which I still need to perfect, as well as using, the braids and the twists, and then buns, because I've really grown to love buns, and these lovely, like, protective-y styles, thanks to Giselle Couture. Nice. But yeah, it's just, it would be nice. It would be a nice change to be planning for my transition length to be at the minimum 2 years, because I don't plan to have hair that's shorter than about there when stretched natural. I would like it to be at least longer than here when curly, when I do finally big chop. Maybe APL, and hopefully that will be like, I don't know, waist length equivalent, because yeah, my hair can shrink quite a lot even now when it's just Tex-Lax, so when it's natural it's going to shrink a whole lot more, I know that. So I don't mind. I just want it to be, healthier, bigger, and longer. Is that too much to ask? But yeah, so I've been reading up on transitioning tips, so it's kind of using all those braid outs and knot sets and loose buns and things like that to protect your ends, but also be low manipulation styles, as well as deep conditioning at least once a week. Under dryer will kind of let the conditioner really seep in, makes the hair nice and soft. Then it's easier to stretch it and do a braid out and have an elongated style, that kind of thing. Or and making sure that the new growth doesn't get too dry, but also remembering to put in protein when needed. But yeah, I like that. I really like that. I'm going to also be trying out shea butter, which I've bought. I'm going to be making my own shea butter mixes in between this, and I will be doing videos as I foray into the mixology world. So that's my video on why I'm transitioning, how I'm transitioning, how long I intend to transition for, and I will be documenting my discoveries along the way. Alright, thank you, YouTube.